Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dapper Dividends. I am Russ. This is my 39th consecutive video, and we're talking about Realty Income and the secondary common stock public offering that they announced will be happening. What does this mean? Is this a good, bad, indifferent thing? Should you buy, sell, hold? Full disclosure, I did buy. I bought more shares at $57.49, and I did this on a side note within my self-directed IRA, the tax advantaged account. The reason I'm doing this is because REITs pay out 90% of their income in the form of a dividend. In the case of Realty Income, they are the monthly dividend company. Now, those dividends you receive are not qualified, meaning that they are going to be taxed at your ordinary income tax rate, whatever that may be. So let's get into it. What does this mean? So Realty Income announced that they're going to be offering 10.5 million shares. So yes, this will dilute their shares a little bit by 3%, my count. They have an outstanding float of 350.27 million shares. So this is about 3% of that. They're offering the price at $57.05. The company intends to use the proceeds from the offering along with cash that they have and additional borrowed money to fund property acquisitions, as you can see here, inside of the US and UK. And then any remaining net proceeds are going to use for general corporate purposes and acquisitions, developments, expansions, or repaying already borrowed money. They're telling you right there what they're going to use the money for. So in my opinion, this is not a bad thing. This is how REITs grow. This is how they do it. They raise money, they offer more shares so they can bring more money in and buy more property. So here's a quick recent summary that they show of their COVID-19 impact. 69% of theaters were closed to go along with 11% of health and fitness outlets. Obviously, those were the worst, but check it out. Everything that was closed is only 6% of their total retail portfolio. And we see here, if you were invested in Realty Income since 1994, you have a 15.3% compound annual average return. That is because of the dividends that they pay every single month. Those dividends can compound just that much quicker. And if you're not familiar with their tenant diversification, check this out. Walgreens, 7-Eleven, and Dollar General make up the bulk of their tenant roster here. And it's not that bad with the movie theaters because, as we see, Regal and AMC are only 2.8% and 2.7% respectively. Very nicely diversified, and you're going to see that they will weather this storm because their bulk is convenience stores. That is number one of their diversification. Drugstores and grocery are followed up second and third, with health and theaters being fifth and sixth. So it is not the leader of their tenant roster diversification. This is why I love Realty Income, because of the dividends that grow over time. 92 consecutive quarterly increases. That is just amazing. $2.80 currently is what they're paying. And if you look at that chart, that's just growing. They are committed to the dividend. They are committed to returning that tenant profit back to you in the form of their monthly dividend. And again, check that out. If the month ended October 31st, they collected 92% of contractual rent. But for the quarter that ended on September 30th, 93.1% of contractual rent was collected. This is such a great company that you can dig into. Their website is fantastic and top-notch with their investor relations. They have such an amazing website. If you haven't, go to realtyincome.com, check them out. Expertise does come from the community, so let me know in the comments below what you think about the stock offering that Realty Income has done. Are you buying them? Are you going to wait and see if people panic and sell because of the dilution that's going to happen? But I look at it as a very good thing that they are bringing in more capital into the company that they're going to use to fund further property acquisitions and developments and expansion. So check out my next video, and I will talk to you tomorrow.